I'm not going to do the evil laugh. What's good, YouTube? The King of Let's Plays here, and we're continuing our Buffalo Bills, Let's Play of the NFL head coach. And I just want to say today is the draft day. The days, the months that I've put into off screen have finally culminated to this. Ladies and gentlemen, let me show you what we're working with this episode. So off screen, I've done a whole bunch of back dealings. I've been doing a whole bunch of shaking hands, paying money, bribing, if you will, giving up a lot of money. But it's okay, because this is the results of my hard-earned labor. Ladies and gentlemen, we not only have our 8th pick, but we have an additional 3 other picks. We traded with Green Bay, we traded with San Francisco, and we traded for Oakland to give us the 5, 6, 7, and 8 pick in this overall draft. We are gonna be a stacked team. But that's not all the surprises that I have to show you. Oh no, there's more. Here we go. So starting off, nothing changed with our quarterback position, and nothing has changed with our running back position. So nothing to be feared there. Nothing has changed with our fullbacks either. But wait, what's this? Who's wearing number 80? Is that Larry Fitzgerald? It sure is. So we have Larry Fitzgerald and Leon Evans right now as our starting 2 wide receivers, followed by Josh Reed and Roscoe Prosh. And that's pretty good, you know. That's great. And then you get to the tight end, and who's this guy? This Christian guy. I found him on free agency. He seems okay. He's slow as molasses, but he can run blocks. So him partnered with Kevin Everett should be a good combination. At left tackle, I went out in free agency, and I found Ross Verbra. And he's pretty solid. He is up there in age. I don't know if I should start Gundy over him, but just got him just in case. We also got Matt Compton to a nice deal, even though he is 35 years old. I'm expecting some form of drop-off, but that's okay. That's why we have Benny Anderson here ready to back him up. At the center position, I went back and found our previous center on free agency. He wanted like $2 million for like 1 year, so I took him. He may not be here much longer, but I also got Stephen McKinney. Hopefully he can transition into something good. I thought he was going to be a lot bigger, because of his overall, but he's only 81 overall. So we have them two weighing in the wings at the center position. At right guard, I also signed Skeleslo, whatever the heck his name, Steve, and he's pretty solid. We also got Matt here as well, who's also solid. Both of them, he's up in there in age, and I'm hoping Steve can just solidify this offensive line in the near future. Also went out and got some old veterans at the tackle position. We got Frank Middleton. For those of you that don't know, the man is old. But he can block if you're running straight in front of him. Same with Ryan Young. We also picked him up. At the defensive end position, we suffered a lot, but I did get Brock. Signed him to a 4-year deal. Pretty good. He is a speed rusher. He's not much of a power rusher, which is okay at the defensive end position. He can get them sacks. So when I also sign some other people, I could probably get Chris Kelsey to jump to the other side, and I could have both of them on the defensive line at the same time. So that should be cool. Yes, placeholder guy. I also signed Kelly Griggs, who is 29 years old. He has all of the strength, none of the speed. He'll be a nice run stopper. I had to trade away Spikes, so he is no longer on the team. But I did pick up Mr. Roman Farfer. He is ancient in the ways of football. I'm just expecting him to get hurt on day 1, but we're going to try to put him outside until I can find a nice, decent replacement at linebacker. I also picked up Jay Foreman. I was going to attempt to put him at the defensive end if I wasn't going to have enough capital and draft, but now that I do, I don't have to make that move. So we got a solid right outside linebacker now. I'm sorry, Carwell, you may not be able to play. But Nate Clemens is still on our roster. I was able to keep him and London Fletcher without trading them. Also signed this dude named David Howley, and where is he? Oh, at the corner position. And also signed this guy, Mr. Wiles, at the corner position. But I transitioned him into free safety just because I feel like we can find he can turn into a good player at free safety. And last but not least, we also we had Lenny Wells, who's a strong safety at heart. He's not a cornerback. 6'4", 192 pounds. Dude can fly, and that's what I like about him. Also picked up in a trade Chris Carr. Looking at it now, I don't think it was a good deal, but we got him. I also got the Martin Gramatica, the older brother. I know what y'all saying. The overall was not that much difference. The biggest difference between him and the other guy, 81 at kick accuracy. The other guy had 61. Like, come on now. I'm not gonna miss no point blank range because he wants to go left or right. No. At least this guy doesn't have the leg, but at least he got the accuracy, and that's what we need. So that's our roster the way it stands right now. I'm in the signing period right before the trade, the final trade we can make, and the the draft. So I'm gonna go ahead and kind of shore up this roster just a tad bit by finding a couple of players that I want to have on our roster so we can make educated guesses here. I'm gonna get this dude Thomas. Let's see what Thomas is all about. Ooh, just 1.3. Okay, you know what? You can do it. 3 year. So I got Thomas here. There's not that many other good players on the free agency market right now. The only other one I could see, like kinda getting, would have to be this guy, and he's old, and I don't know if I should take him. I mean, I know I got enough capital, but I'm afraid for these first round draft picks, they're gonna be wanting a lot of money. So I'm just gonna pick him up, see if I can get him for a cheap deal. You know what? It's $6 million for 3 years. That's not that bad. I think I'll take it. So we completed the goal as well. I'm gonna have this roster kind of filled out before the start of training camp, which is okay. I think I need. What do I need? Let's go to the position breakdown. I need another quarterback and a halfback. Need an outside linebacker. That's it. So I just need those 3 positions filled. Like I said, I don't see anything else that I need to sign straight away. So let's go into trades. Let's see if we can get something else. I don't have a second or a third round draft pick, I don't believe. If I do, that's news to me. So this is going to be a pretty interesting draft here. Hopefully I don't miss on these picks, because with me doing all of the trading, I had to scout players outside of the draft class. I had to actually scout people that were on our opponents' rosters and stuff like that, as opposed to just having them. Ooh, you're not much better. Y'all the exact same player. That's kind of a bad move there. But let's see what we got here. So I do need an outside linebacker. Who here is a good outside linebacker? Chris Traff, Brandon Shorts. You know what? I don't think it's going to get much better. I honestly don't. You know what? With that, we're just going to go ahead and go into the draft. Now, I'm saying this beforehand. There is autosave on. Whatever I pick is what I get. So, in the comment section down below, tell me who you think I should pick and when. I'm letting you know now. I won't see it until like maybe a day after this goes up. But I'm trying my best here. This is going to make or break the whole series. But let's put our best foot forward here. All right, we in it. This is the draft. Got my paper here. All my draft picks I should pick. Oh, this is crazy.
Welcome to the 2006 NFL Draft.
What an exciting draft, folks. We're going to look back on this draft one day and complete all. Having 2 teammates, Bush and Leinart, going to top 10 is unheard of. The USC football program is loving it. Also, in addition to the 3 Trojans, we have Vince Young. Some teams love him. Some teams don't even think he'll be a quarterback in 3 years. Many questions surround the game-breaking Vince Young, and it should be interesting to see who snags him. We also have a couple of spectacular ACC athletes this year in Mario Williams and Vernon Davis. Williams, a defensive end from NC State, and Davis, a tight end from Maryland, are both amazing physical specimens. Let's tune in now to hear the first pick.
And with that, Houston is on the clock. Let's see who they pick. Alright, oh, I skimmed ahead to our pick. Alright, so let's go ahead and go to this clipboard, and let's modify this to not drafted. Oh, not drafted. Yeah. Not drafted, all players. So right now it looks like Matt Leinart got taken up either in like the first overall pick or something like that. The next available quarterback that we have is Vince Young or Kelly Clemens. And let's be honest, I need to have a quarterback here. I don't think the quarterbacks we have can get us through the season. And this guy wants me to take Haloti Ngata. I don't think you are the right guy for this job, so I'm going to say no. I'm not sold. I've been thinking about it. I wanted to get Matt Leinart, but I just couldn't trade up to the top 5. And as a result, he is gone. So we're going to go with the next man up, either Vince Young or Reggie Bush. You know what? I'm picking Reggie Bush here. Boom. We picked up Reggie Bush. And just like that, we have completed our goal from the owner. And now he wants me to get an outside linebacker and a defensive end. I'm going to have to say no to Bunkley. And we're going to pick up our quarterback of the future, Mr. Vince Young. And with Vince Young being picked up, we're going to have to move on to our next pick. Should be an outside linebacker. Ooh, Chad Greenway, man, you are not good. Thought you'd be a lot better than this. Ooh, Huff. Let's see here. What are my goals? My goals are to get a strong safety outside linebacker. Let's see what you got to say about it. You still want me to get this defensive tackle. I don't want him. Alright, so out of all players, Santonio Holmes is available. And Mr. Jason Allen is also available. Huff is, Greenway, and this guy 82. I don't think I want him. Chris Kung. I mean, I'm looking at my paper now, and I'm trying to decide. I put Santonio Holmes as my third pick. All my picks are pretty much offensive picks. So you know what? I'm gonna take Santonio Holmes, and it's my pick again. Who would have guessed it? Oh man. Well, I want to see. Tackling, the play recognition is the reason why I don't want to take Huff. And Chad Greenway, same reason. I put him out there on defense. He might be going like 5 different directions at once. So I took the best wide receiver, the second best quarterback, and the best running back in the class. I don't see Vernon Davis out there. I don't see Mario Williams either, so I guess he got picked up as well. I don't know. Bobby Carpenter, he was a bust. Miko Ryans wasn't. No, linebackers are good. You know what? I'm starting to side Huff. If it comes back to bite me in the butt, well, it's on me. It's either Huff or Lindale White, but it's too early to take White, isn't it? I mean, I don't got no late round picks. So it may not be, but with Bush and McGahee in the same backfield, that seems like a pretty good duo. So I'm going to take Michael Huff out of Texas, and that should do with our first round picks. I know I made my scouting coordinator very mad, but I feel happy with it as Vernon Davis went to the Jets. Ooh. That was not what I was looking for. I really was hoping he'd be available. So that was going to be my pick. But that's okay. You know, we got a couple of good players here. Let's go ahead and sim ahead to our next pick, which should probably be in the next day. Oh no, I got a pick. Yeah. It's a 3rd round pick. Okay. I'm not sold. In that case, I will pick my next guy. Should be right here. Yes, he is. Lonnie Scott. Goal complete. Drafted my linebacker. He is the linebacker of the future in my eyes. Hopefully he gets number 53 because he was awesome wearing a 53. But hey, great day for the first overall draft day. I got all the players that I wanted except for one. But we're going to be signing them real soon, and hopefully they can turn into Pro Bowl players, which I feel like they will. They're all starting off at a great position. Hopefully injuries don't occur. All right, let's go ahead and get what we desperately need, which are a defensive end. There he is, Chris Craig. Warden or Chris Craig? I'm going to take Chris Craig for now. So that's all my goals, and then I'll come back and get Warden, and hopefully I can get a wide receiver. Because I know I drafted one already, but I need like a big wide receiver, like a throw it up there and jump ball, get it. Ooh, or I could get Maurice Jones-Drew here. He's still available. He could be a nice returner, man, for me. Or I could get Mix, who is 69 overall. That's not good. Let's see. Defensive tackles. He's still there. Let's get Warden. He has some upside. He may not be the everyday starter with Gergs there, but he can come in. Jenkins out of Stanford. I'm not sold. Let's go ahead and pick up our wide receiver. Lawrence Vickers is still available. And you know what? Mix is available at 6'5", 252. He has 97 speed. Ladies and gentlemen, with hands of 82, if we could just work on his awareness, he could be a stud at the wide receiver position. With that in mind, I am going to draft him. And I know what y'all are saying. Oh, you could have gone for the tight ends. Yeah, I know, but if he doesn't pan out as a wide receiver, we can turn him into a tight end. So that's why I'm going to pick him. I got one final pick. A 7th round pick, B. Hote out of Notre Dame. I have no idea who you are, so I'm going to have to disagree. Let's look over who we got left. Quarterback position, we got Haynes, and I don't know who that guy is. Norwood, oh, he was a bust. Yeah, I looked over his file. He can't break tackles to save his life. And I'm so glad I didn't pick him up. But at the fullback position, I do need a fullback. I have 3. I'll make it be having 3 on record. No, don't need no tackle. There's no big guards or centers left. I see Rob Nikovic. Wow. I always thought he was an outside linebacker, not a defensive end when he came in. Inside linebackers, nope. Inside linebackers, nope. Ooh, cornerback. John Walker, he's 6'3". Ooh, or Martin. Who do I go with? This one has good tackling skills, no awareness. This one has okay awareness, no tackling skills. Both of them are bad choices in my opinion. Slay, I don't need. Eric, nope, don't need none of y'all. You know what? Let's see if we can get a kicker. Have a little bit of a kicking competition, if you will. Question is, which one's better? Scott, you know what? We looked up Scott Duncan. Here you go, man. Welcome to the team. We're gonna draft him, see if it pans out or not. I'll have 2 kickers on my team with him and Grammatica. But overall, ladies and gentlemen, this has been a successful draft. I'm gonna try to do like pat myself on the back here. I was fearing that I wasn't going to be able to get anybody.
Whether achieved by trade or poor performance, having a top 5 draft pick is a double-edged sword. Choose poorly, and you've wasted not only money, but respect with the owner and fans. Choose wisely, and your team could be set for years to come.
I hope I achieved the latter as my truck goes off. Oh, God, I hate it when people take my truck without me knowing, but it's okay. Gonna go ahead and wrap up today's episode here. If you think I made the right choice or the wrong choice, let me know. Go ahead, hit it in the comment section down below, hit that like button, and I'll see you next time. Later.